Oh, yo, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just working on my new sensual TikTok and some footballing fan fiction. This is what it's all come to, ladies and gentlemen. I got an email in the post from my landlord saying, you gotta start making some more videos again and get more consistent, mate. And I was like, listen, say no more, boss man. Please like and subscribe to make up for the misery of this video. It's about 47 degrees in my room. I'm hungover and I've decided that the best video to do today will be to merge the toxic fandom of football with the even more just toxic fandom of fan fiction and then merge them together. If this video gets 12 likes, I will make a footballing fan fiction. Now, I've got the page up here, all right? And first of all, I'm seeing Mini Minter. Why is he here? We've got One Direction here. This is false advertisement. I have been missold, PPI. Oh, there's Neymar. Neymar's here. Just when I thought I could escape him for 1 minute. I can't wait to see 16 stories of him and his sister then on this website. We'll come to that later. The monetization on this video maybe it might be really, really bad. Susan from YouTube, if you're watching this video, yeah, listen, we go way back, okay? Well, we've got one here, right, that's got Dominic Calvert-Lewin on it. If you were gonna do fan fiction of any footballer, would you really choose Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Jesse Lingard's below. Nah, I'm going on it. I'm reading it, boys. Why has someone made a fan fiction about Jesse Lingard? Is this meant to be the person who's written the fan fiction? I'm relatively uneducated when it comes to this sector. Now, Melina here is the woman in this story. Her POV, she's had some comments on her Insta, all right, from both Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard. An imaginatively named user2 has asked, are Victoria's Secret model and Manchester's star player a thing now? He's not Manchester City or Manchester United star player. I looked down at my phone that read 2:43 p.m. I decided, why not get changed now and then go out for a coffee before. She walked around the house, which I'll admit, it's massive and clean to say I'm a 22-year-old girl. Okay, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that to us, all right? You didn't just have to flex on, I don't know what that was. I don't know. Oh, she owns an Audi R8? Yeah, all right, come on. Where did I get the money? You may ask. I'm a model, as is my mother, and my father co-founded Apple. Steve Wozniak. This is the daughter of a 69-year-old businessman from San Jose in California who co-owned Apple. And she wants to get with Jesse Lingard. You could have chosen anybody and you went for a guy who was dabbing until 2019. So to paint the picture, 'cause I'm not going to read the whole of this, she's gone into this coffee shop and the owner or the waitress or whatever can see that, you know, she's smiling. Is there a man in her life? And she goes, yes, his name is Jesse Lingard. The response is, what, that young gentleman from Manchester United. Gentleman, you know. That boy came in here not long ago. He was talking about you to some of his friends. How convenient that they went to the exact same coffee shop and Jesse Lingard was just stood there like, hey, listen, you know what, yeah, that Lengting from Insta, you know. But young Melina gets back from a photo shoot and gets a message from Jesse Lingard. Hey, Melina, I hope you had an amazing photo shoot. You looked gorgeous, if I say so myself. Anyway, the game kicks off in an hour and a half, so hopefully I'll see you soon. So she's going to watch him play at Old Trafford. To be honest, I'd like to think she gets a free ticket to the game, given her dad co-owned Apple. Can we not forget that? I feel like that's been massively overlooked in the course of this story. I walked into my walk-in wardrobe, as you tend to do with a walk-in. I pulled out a pair of denim jeans, and to match it, I pulled out my Jesse Lingard Manchester United shirt. The shirt smelled just like him. I don't know. Let's, for the sake of argument, assume these two are now gonna meet. Who goes to meet someone in a shirt intentionally that A, has their name on the back of it, and B, smells like them? What are you doing with your life? All right, there's been a severe twist in the tale here. It would appear as though Jesse Lingard is playing the field and he's already got a girlfriend. And there's gonna be an argument, there's gonna be a fight. They're just gonna end up shagging and that's the end of the story. This Melina girl and Jesse are now together, all right? Jesse's dumped his old girlfriend. We're into like chapter 4 now, and I was just losing the will to live, so I thought I'd skim. Jesse Lingard commented about her being gorgeous, and Paul Pogba replied pulling. Paul Pogba has probably never said that in his whole life. Hey gorgeous, hope you had a good photo shoot. Got training now, then wondering after if you wanted to chill at mine. We can cuddle up. I'm gonna vomit absolutely all over the place. Pulling up into Jesse's driveway because the gates were already open and now is currently behind me. Within a matter of seconds, a bright, energetic looking Jesse appears in front of me, wearing just a towel around his waist. I tried to keep my attention focused on his face, and I'll admit it was hard when his torso and V-line were exposed. I am a child of God. I went to church this morning. Jesse has posted his new girl, yeah. Now that's fine. I mean, it's very cringe. Jesse, get yourself together, come on. But in the replies, yeah, the ex has commented, in what universe would that actually happen? Paul Pogba has replied saying Ellie needs to move on. Not gonna lie. We're on to part 10. We're on double figures. We've arrived at a point, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm seeing words like punished and bliss, and all I know is it's about to become a mad thing. It's okay. It's all right, lads, because in part 12, all of this was a dream. It was all a dream. Rash Beans here is absolutely fuming. Mate, my heart nearly stopped when I noticed it was a dream. I wish all of this was a dream, honestly. I've had enough. That's it. No, we're not seeing the climax. Bad choice of words. Should not have used that one. We're on part 17. Okay, for a start, I don't know how many parts this has. We have now reached a point in the story where Juan Mata, out of nowhere, could I just say, he's not been involved in this story at all. He's now trying to steal this girl off Jesse Lingard. Why? Why? Juan Mata's like 10 years older. I've had enough. We're moving on. We've got one here called Loving Trent. He's a footballer. He's famous. Freaking hot. Oh, God. Girls like this should have their internet restricted, fam. I'm telling you now. Snip off the Wi-Fi wires. Trust me. AVG antivirus just comes in and duppies the whole thing before they get a chance to write this. There's one here where a teenage girl called Olivia accidentally gets added to a footballer's group chat with James Rodriguez in it. There's one for Harry Winks. This has gone too far. You have every player in the world to make a fan fiction on, and you chose Harry Winks. I'm putting it on. This one's got characters in it. Okay. Penelope. Has anyone been named Penelope since 1958? Harry Winks, unsurprisingly, is in it. It would be a bit of a surprise if he wasn't. Someone called Jess. Dele Alli is the main character. Heung-min Son's just chilling. Eric Dyer has found a place into all of this as well. Now, this story written by Road to Spurs. Harry, listen, you need to get your fans in order. This story revolves around Penelope getting a new job at Tottenham, and Harry Winks has only just gone professional at the time. This must have been a while ago. She's got a new job at entry level. She's arrived at the car park, and the first person that's come up to her and met her is Maurizio Pochettino. If you get a job as the secretary at Tottenham, for example, is the first person you meet the manager of the whole club? Probably not. Minor details in it. Minor details. She's looking around the changing rooms and she sees Harry Winks on her shirt and then questions Harry as a Tottenham player. How are you getting a job at Tottenham, yeah, and you don't know he plays for... How did she pass the interview? What did she even have on her CV to even get this job in the first... This is not what I should be arguing about. What has she actually been employed to do? Because the next part of this is talking about how she likes Harry Winks and da-da-da-da-da. And flipping Fernando Llorente has just randomly walked up to her and been like, oh, you fancy him, don't you? Fernando Llorente is a 35-year-old man. All right, fine, I admit it, but you can't tell anyone. Fernando, yeah, of course we won't tell her soul. You've not even spelt soul correctly. Yeah, man, don't worry. We're not gonna tell the bottom of anybody's feet. It's now been about 3 weeks. Harry Winks has told her that he loves her. It's all a bit mad, to be honest with you. Harry, big man. You're not even getting into the first team, and now you're trying to start up a relationship. You're worried about the wrong kind of starting. Would it even be an FNG video if I didn't do something about Neymar? I'm gonna have to click on the tag and see what comes up, man. Dark moves of love. Why is everybody called Olivia? His maid. Oh, God, this is gonna be so bad. I'm gonna read it. This is gonna be absolutely awful. You know what it is, right? It's all the ham at the start. I don't care about this build-up. If you're not the co-owner of Apple, just get out. Oh, no. This is the absolute worst one yet. All right, so she's got this job yet at a hotel. I don't know who it is. What's her name again? I don't know. I don't care, quite frankly. Probably Olivia. For the sake of argument, we're just gonna call her Olivia. The woman that's hired her has gone, Master should be seeing his guests out soon, so I can take you on a tour of the house. Which I guess is like a, if you call the master, it's a very posh way of saying like you own the hotel or you own the house or whatever, I don't know. Master, meet your new maid. I've been so caught up with Beatrice, I hadn't even heard the footsteps behind me. Leaning in the kitchen doorway with a wine glass in his tanned hands was none other than Neymar Jr. He took a step forwards into the kitchen and he chuckled, a deep sound emanating from his body. I am your master, Liliana. Hi, he said. I'm Neymar. I'm Liliana. Liliana, he nodded slowly, tasting my name on his... No, this is actually... No. So it's her first day on the job. She's going to clean Neymar's room or something. I don't know. She's about to go through one of the doors, but then hesitates when she hears weird sounds emanating from inside. Naturally, assuming it was an intruder or some kind of burglar, she gets a vase or whatever. She bursts in. There were two bodies on the bed, one over the other. Both their faces covered by the girl's dark hair. But I'd recognize Neymar's tattooed arms and chest anywhere. Sick, yeah, calm. So she just walked in on Neymar and some other... I know this is gonna be a 47 chapter thriller about how she now has to defeat this other girl in order to win Neymar's heart, only for him to then go and get with his sister anyway. What's the point? Anyway, listen, lads, I can't do any more of this. I just can't bring myself to do it ever again. Or maybe I can. Listen, 14,000 likes on this video and I'll do a part 2 where I potentially write the intro to a footballer fan fiction, alright? So get that done down there under the video. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Slap a like on the video if you did and subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It is at @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. And whatever you do, please don't write fan fiction, fam. There's better things to do in life.